welcome to yet another episode of Cooking with Chef Aaron. This time we're going to be setting foot in both Europe and Asia as we explore the country of Russia. Now, if you remember Season 1, Episode 10 of Cooking with Chef Aaron, that explored Ukraine, and I did talk a little bit about Russia in that episode, so I'm going to try not to repeat anything I said in that episode. If you want to see the Ukraine episode, just go here. But yeah, on to the topic of this episode. So I'm going to talk about the largest and capital city of Russia, which is called Moscow. And as you can see, the St. Basil's Cathedral looks very colorful. It looks very artistic in design. I really like all the colors of it. It looks like a very nice rainbow design. I like it a lot. And now I'm going to talk about St. Petersburg, which in this photo you can see more colorful cathedrals and some more colorful buildings here as well. They're very elegant in design. I really like them a lot. And I'm going to talk about Novosibirsk now, which is kind of similar to what you would find in Kazakhstan, because there's like a lot of futuristic looking buildings and colorful buildings as well. I really like them a lot. They're very artsy in design. And another city I want to talk about is Kazan, and this city is very nice as well. You can see a lot of colorful buildings here and nice cathedrals as well. And as for the rural parts of Russia, I really like the landscapes because as you can see, there's a lot of nice green fields and nice mountains as well. Kind of similar to what you would find in Kazakhstan once again. And it's a really good country. I really like it a lot. And overall, I think I would probably have to give the country of Russia an A. So now, without further ado, let's head down to my kitchen. I'll show you how to make the pelmeni. Follow me, please. Okay, so in order to make the Russian pelmeni, the ingredients we'll need are as follows. These are all the ingredients we have for the dough. We have 3 cups of all-purpose flour in this bowl, half a teaspoon of salt in this ramekin cup, 1 egg, and in this measuring cup I have 100 milliliters of cold water and 100 milliliters of cold milk. And we're going to get started right now. Start with the dough. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is, in a sifter over a big stainless steel bowl, you're going to put your flour in the sifter along with the salt. And what you're going to do is you're just going to lift the sifter and you're just going to sift it all into the bowl. And once all the flour is into the bowl, we'll move on to the next step. So you just got to keep doing this, and you'll get a good consistency. Okay, so now you've sifted your flour. Next thing you want to do is make a little well in your flour, and you're going to add your egg to it. Put your egg in the well, and you're going to use a fork to stir it all in. So just like this. Just want to keep stirring it. And now what you want to do is you want to add about half your milk and water mixture to the flour. And you just kind of want to just stir this all in. Give this a good stir. Now you can add the remaining half. Just stir again, once again. And afterwards, you will knead this into a dough, and in the next shot I'm going to show you what the consistency will look like. And this is the finished product of the dough. As you can see, I've covered it up in plastic wrap, and once you knead it, you just want to let it rest for 30 to 40 minutes at room temperature. And in the meantime, we're going to start the filling now. So to make your filling for your Russian pelmeni, the ingredients you'll need are as follows. We have 200 grams of both ground pork and ground beef. We have 1 onion chopped. We have some dill for seasoning and some salt and pepper for seasoning as well. Alright, so we're going to make our filling now. So in goes the pork, as well as the beef. And we are also going to add our onion to the mix, along with a little bit of dill for seasoning. Make sure it gets a fair amount all around. It should be good. And some salt and pepper. So here's my salt. And here's a little bit of pepper. So now you just want to give this a good mix now that you have all your ingredients. And afterwards, once the dough is ready, we will start assembling our dumplings. Okay, and as you can see here, I've rolled out my dough. And when you want to roll out your dough, you want to make sure it's into a nice thin layer like this. And I've also cut it into circles using this glass here. As you can see, I've made some nice circles right here. And once that's done, I'm going to put some of the meat filling on top of the circles, and I'm roll them up. You want to fold them up in such a way that they look like dumplings. And then afterwards, you want to refrigerate them until it's ready to cook them in a pot. Okay, and as you can see, I have some nice circles here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some of my meat and pork filling, and I'm going to put it on one of my circles right here. I'm going to do it for each one. Just give me a minute. Make sure you get some onions on there too. And one more. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold up all the ends right here. Like that. And you have a dumpling, just like that. You want to do this for all of the remaining 5 as well. Okay, and when you're done adding the meat to your dumplings, they should look something like this. And now I'm just going to put a plastic wrap over them, refrigerate them, and once we get close to dinner time, I'm going to cook them in a pot of hot water, and afterwards you'll see what it looks like at the end. Okay, so now that our dumplings are ready to cook, first thing you want to do is you want to take a pot of water and bring it to a boil. And once it's boiled, we will add our dumplings along with our other ingredients, and I'll see you then. Okay, so now your water has boiled. What you want to do is you want to take just a pinch of salt. I'm going to add to the pot. And I'm also going to add a few bay leaves, like 3 or 4 maybe. So here we go. 1, 2, and 3. And you also want to add your dumplings, of course. Here are all my dumplings. Just add them all in. And you just gotta let them boil. It should take around 7 minutes, and afterwards we will do a taste test and I'll tell you what I think of them. Okay, and as you can see here, we have our all of our Pelmeni dumplings nice and boiling, and very soon I'm going to take them out and I will do a taste test. Okay, let's see what I think of this. Okay, here's a piece of it. Let's see what I think of this. These taste really good. I can taste the meat very well. And the dough is nice and soft, just the way you want it. It's good. And here's our nice plate of Pelmeni, along with a nice salad we're going to be serving with it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode.